So this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at now until the 31st of August, and we're going to see how detailed we can get. All right. First, we're going to start off with general energy. Then we're going to look at your love life. Then towards the end, we're going to be looking at career. So if you want to see different like subjects, I would just skip ahead if you don't want to see like love specifically, but you want to see career, things like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. Now, right off the bat, Geminis, what I will say is you guys do need to get off of your own behind. Like, you guys can be your own worst critic, and you could beat yourself up for things that aren't necessarily that big of a deal, or like over exasperate. Is that a word? Blow things out of proportion and make it a bigger issue than it needs to be. So what I will say to you guys, when it comes to like progress that you're looking to experience or that you think that you should be experiencing, there's a need for you to understand that procrastinating, overthinking, okay, beating yourself up, counting every little thing and like looking at everything and making it like a bigger deal is only delaying further progress. And for a lot of you also, like, let's talk about it. For my people who are like in a serious relationship that hasn't been doing the best recently, this connection could be like impeding on your ability to be able to focus, because I do have the spiritual union card and then emotional withdrawal right next to it. So it's like with you being in some sort of relationship or being connected to someone, it's like you're emotionally withdrawn from the things that make you feel confident, that make you feel happy. So if you are like in a relationship or a situationship where you're not feeling confident, you're losing a level of confidence while dating this person, and just not having your focus in the right, or having your focus in the right direction. Sorry guys, I'm getting tongue tied. There's a need for you to look at that. Some of you feel like you should get more recognition or credit for your hard work, whether that's at your job. You don't feel like you're being recognized, or you don't feel like the hard work that you're putting in is being realized, or you want to move more so in a career direction that's going to make you feel like accomplished or secure in a sense. Okay, let's see what's going on with your love life. What's going on with my Gemini's love life during the second half of August 2021? What's going on? For my people who are married, you're really at a crossroads, because it's like you don't want to get divorced to the person you're married to, but you also are very confused in terms of where your person wants to take things, because some days they act like they're still into the connection. They still want to work things out. Other days they act like they're really not interested in the connection anymore. And just overall, you guys are confused. Okay. You're in a weird space with this Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups right next to each other, where it's like, what the hell do I do? Just too many mixed signals, too much confusion personally, because you may even go through fluctuations of being like, okay, I'm really done this time. And then like 5 minutes later, kind of questioning if you're really, really done. Especially if you have children together. This is like a really hard decision to make. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's married, and it's also becoming a difficult thing for you to keep putting your energy into. Some of you are starting to look at the long term and where it's going to lead you when it comes to entertaining this. And it's like this person doesn't seem like they're even sure in terms of whether or not they want to leave that connection after maybe telling you that they're sure, or that they may be staying because of the children and stuff like that. But a lot of you are starting to realize while sitting on things for a minute that it's just not even worth it. Gemini's love life. A lot of you are just trying to work on your bond with your person just in general. I think the energy will become more favorable after having maybe a couple of months where things may have been a little testy or weird. Okay, and this is really after you guys establish a level of like more trust and like the sex. Something about sex, like maybe things have gotten more so like dry or whatever, but if you're in a relationship with someone and like they have you in a third party situation, a lot of you are going to start to look at what you've invested and you will be making a decision on this connection. There may be a heated conversation that's had between you and a person you may have children with, or someone you're dating and the person they may have children with. I hope that makes sense. Career and finances for my Geminis. I see forward movement for you after you put the pedal to the metal. A lot of you, what will delay you more than anything is procrastination, is a lack of real work being put in. What I will say is, for my people who've been like kind of flustered and having all this other stuff going on where you haven't been focusing on work, you may be coming home, like if you've been on vacations or anything like that, to a whole bunch of work with this Ten of Wands. Or your work cut out for you, I will say. Some of you are just really overwhelmed with the work environment. It's like certain things you really wish that you could not have to deal with, but you have to deal with, unfortunately. And yeah, some of you are kind of questioning whether or not it's worth it to keep putting up with certain things. For my Geminis who are like kind of looking for new employment, there may be two options that you may, or like two jobs that you may have recently interviewed for or will be interviewing for. You will have to choose between which one will be more beneficial to you. And there may be a pro and a con with each one that may be kind of like something you have to debate on, essentially. But yeah, this is what I see in terms of energy. I hope I did put things in perspective. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out the description if you want a personal, and I'll see you in the next one.